Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Skywalker Stories. My name is Avon Shah, and I am here with...
Ish Singh here, and today we're going to be reviewing The Rise of Skywalker.
Yes, we have made it! We are on episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker.
Yep,
So, before we start, last video, guys, thank you so much.
tremendous support on that one.
I didn't think anyone would watch that. It's an hour. It's an hour.
Yeah,
It's
it's an
basically an
hour
hour.
video. That's our longest
Really,
video yet.
um, we
Uh,
it was great having someone else talking with us there.
yeah,
Um, but we are going to be talking about episode 9 now. So, Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker was directed by J.J. Abrams. Stars Daisy Ridley, Adam Driver, John Boyega, Oscar Isaac, all these names which don't even matter. Um, so this movie is a movie.
yeah, it is somewhat of a movie. I
It's a
mean,
movie. I mean, it's hard to talk about without
I think the word that best describes this movie is mediocre.
yeah, right. Mediocre is like cool.
I mean,
Oh, so rushed.
very rushed,
This
right?
movie was super
Extremely
rushed.
rushed. And
Um,
again, potential
Potential.
throughout the sequels, right?
Well, guess what, Ish? You know why this movie was? You know why everyone was excited for this movie?
Why?
Because somehow Palpatine returned.
Yeah,
Just as Poe says in the
I'm gonna be
film.
honest. I was like, what?
Yeah,
Right?
doesn't make
Watching
sense.
the trailer, I was
I'm
like,
like,
what? We hear Palpatine, and I'm like,
first I was
oh,
hype.
he's still alive.
First I was hype, right?
I
I'm
was
like,
very hyped. Yeah.
yo, Palpatine. But then I see the movie and I'm like,
He was so bad in this movie.
what is
I'm
this?
sorry. This was the lowest we've seen of Palpatine, like, ever.
Yeah, because he gets Avengers Endgamed. We'll get
Literally.
to we'll get to that later. Um, no, he gets Infinity War and Endgamed. He gets both.
I don't know. This movie, they went from 4 hours
The
and
two,
to
to two and a
two.
half.
Like,
Like
you can't really fit all of that, right,
no.
in one movie.
Okay, how are you gonna make the last Skywalker Saga movie? Well, last
Yeah.
Skywalker Saga movie about a dagger.
I don't know, man. It could have been
A
so much better.
a dagger.
Stagger's done horrible things.
Yeah.
You're holding the Youngling Slayer 9000 right there.
Yeah,
Look at it.
like okay, but I do remember seeing this for the first time in the cinemas. And I'm gonna be honest, I loved it the first time I watched it. I'm like, yo, we're back
Yeah.
to good old Star Wars. This is the best Disney movie out there.
I
Nope.
was I was like, okay, that movie was actually pretty good, right? Initial thoughts, I was hyped. I was so hyped with this being the last Skywalker saga movie
Yeah.
and wrapping up the trilogy. I was very hyped.
Yeah.
And they had a couple things in the movie theater where I was like, okay, that doesn't make a lot of sense. But
But it happened.
okay,
Okay, now I went on a Thursday night, right? So before the film came out.
okay.
Um the audience, man. Like
Audience. How is the audience for you?
the audience to this film was really funny because as soon as the movie ended, no one walked out surprisingly.
Okay.
But people clapped at the end.
Wow.
People were in tears at the end. I mean, I was like, because it's the last one.
Yeah.
Um, see, I know like this movie. Okay, let's be honest. To me, this movie is just good old Star Wars again, right? Right. You can look at the plot, you can look at the acting, you can look at the script writing, right? I look at that
Yeah.
stuff, right? It's okay. The acting is great in this movie, actually. I love it.
The acting in, every Star Wars, pretty much, well, not every Star Wars.
He
This
was about to say
prequel trilogy,
script.
yeah, is it's pretty good. I mean, the actors are phenomenal. I
Yeah.
gotta say, Adam Driver, this movie was amazing for me.
Okay, you
I
see,
love it.
I don't like Kylo Ren.
You don't like Kylo.
I liked Kylo Ren in this movie.
You did.
I did. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
brutally honest. I like Kylo Ren in this movie.
Mm.
It's the only time I've actually liked him. I still don't like him because I don't like him in 2 movies and I like him in one.
I mean, that's your opinion, right?
Did we
Mine
see
is different.
enough? Did we see enough of Kylo in this movie? Absolutely not.
We didn't see enough of Kylo throughout the whole trilogy.
He had about like 20 minutes of screen time. I'm guessing.
I mean, they set him
Um,
up to be this,
Darth Vader.
last Skywalker. I mean, he does return,
And then he
but
became a Walmart version of Darth Vader.
not even that. I'm talking about Ben Solo.
We'll get to that. Ben Solo is pretty cool.
I mean, why'd they kill him?
I'm so glad they did.
I mean, it's the rise of Skywalker. I mean,
Well, guess
Rey,
what? I
you're
wish
a
the movie.
Palpatine.
Well, guess what? I wish the movie was called The Rise of Skywalker because of that. But guess what? No, it wasn't. It was called The Rise of Skywalker because of. I'm not going to talk about it now.
Rey,
Okay.
nobody.
Yeah,
We don't say that name here.
we don't. Actually, you know what? I'll get on that topic later because I do have stuff to say about it. Okay, now my
Let's,
main my
yeah,
main problem with this movie is the freaking.
finish
Never
it.
mind. I can't think what my main problem is. My main problem is probably the script. The script is really weak. It's really weak.
Yeah,
Like
it
you can
is.
you can explain this film plot really badly. Three people who are new friends discover a dagger which has done bad things. They find something to go to child's granddaughter movie ends. There you go.
I mean, a lot of the stuff in this movie was kind of unnecessary. Final Order, cool. I guess they're cool, right? They have Death Star like
No,
weapons
okay.
on
You know what?
one single Star Destroyer.
Did this make any sense to you? Um, did Palpatine lifting like 500 Star Destroyers out of the goddamn sea? Where do they come from?
I don't know. Ashes of the Empire.
That is a great title. Do not. I love that title. That would have been one title I don't like is Son of Darkness though. What is Son of Darkness?
I don't know. But overall, about this movie, it's decent, right?
Yeah, it's fun.
Like if it's on, I'll watch it.
If any Star Wars film is on except Attack of the Clones, I'll watch it.
That is true. But a lot of things in this movie that they could have still explained, right? They just didn't do it. Like
Um,
Finn,
Finn
right?
robbed.
Finn had to tell Rey this thing throughout the whole movie when they're
Wait,
falling in the sand. He's like,
spoilers. Force sensitive.
Rey, I
Uh,
have to tell you something. Wait
when
till the end of the movie.
Poe's not there.
What? He never
Okay,
got to say it. He never finished it. What was the point of that?
I don't know. Okay, so now another big problem with this movie is the trio, right?
The trios. Yeah.
Okay, right? Okay, so you see episode 4, 5, and 6, right? They are all working together. They only argue for proper things, right? This trio argues about almost everything.
Yeah. When Poe is not around. I
That
mean,
was
come on.
that was see Oscar Isaac. Okay, this man Oscar Isaac doesn't like Star Wars. I don't think any of them like Star Wars.
Yeah.
This man Oscar Isaac was asked if he'd ever do Star Wars again,
Hmm.
and he said, "Only if I need another house."
Dang. That's pretty rough.
Yeah,
He
but
needs to never.
he got Pedro Pascal a role.
Yeah, he did. And look
Yeah,
where Pedro Pascal is right now. By the way, we got a video
yeah,
coming after this
we
one.
we do. Oh my God, so much to talk about. Now Ray.
Well, yeah. What about Ray?
Why?
I hate her.
You don't hate her.
No, I do hate her in this movie. I
Yeah,
do.
okay, that's fair. But you know, uh,
Um, Force lightning.
don't
So
even, don't even, dude. Force lightning. Chewbacca's dead. Chewie.
here's the thing. Disney just thinks that Force lightning, like if you're a Palpatine, you automatically have it. But no,
Nah.
that's not true. What about Dooku? Force lightning is something you can learn, right? That's an ability that you can like learn. But no, they just think Rey's a Palpatine, she automatically has Force lightning without training.
Well, that's also J.J. Abrams. This guy, J.J.
It
Abrams,
takes years to master that, and she just did it
in seconds.
unexpectedly in literal seconds. Like that's all Rey does is she just learns in 1 second.
I'm so glad. Okay, so that Death Star fight was pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah,
it was pretty awesome.
that fight was incredible.
No, it was not incredible. But
No,
well, you could think it's incredible
no. Kylo Ren took Rey and just obliterated her in
until
that lightsaber fight.
until. Okay, see
He just went to town.
if if
He
we didn't if we didn't lose Carrie Fisher, right? It's
Yeah,
still heartbreaking to this day,
very
right?
tragic turn of events.
If we didn't lose her, the Rise of Skywalker was supposed to be all about Leia.
Was
This was supposed to be her movie. Like in the original script for episode 9, Duel of the Fates, which is way cooler than the Rise of Skywalker. Like, come on. What are you like?
I don't know. I don't mind it, right?
Yeah, I hated it when I first saw it. I'm like, oh god. I remember this very, very not vividly. I remember it big. So I'm at school, right, watching the press conference because it was the last day before like something I don't remember.
Okay.
So then we had a school dance that day, so I
Okay.
went to the dance, but I missed the panel, and I was pretty mad. I'm like, I just missed the panel. God damn, it's okay. So then I go on Twitter and I see the title, and one of my teachers was a Star Wars fan, so I show her the title, and she's like, "Oh, that's awesome," and I'm like, "What?" So then I go on the bus. I watch the trailer. I'm like, "Yo, this looks awesome," and then
Okay.
I hear Palpatine's laugh, and I'm like, "Oh, that's how bad it's gotten for Disney."
I mean, mm,
By the
yeah.
way, the second trailer, the one that came out in October, was better than this movie. I'd say
Dang.
that trailer was awesome.
Mm.
The music too.
Yeah. That's
See,
the
John Williams delivered again with this movie, but it's still the worst Star Wars score.
John Williams always does. I mean,
Yeah,
oh yeah. Come on.
yeah. But like this is the weakest one because
Yeah.
he just takes ones from other movies and just puts it into this one. I get it, but like, come on, we want original stuff. Uh, Literally, what happened is at the Oscars, right? They changed the rules after nominating John Williams for this movie because they said everything has to be 60% or more original
Mm, I see.
after nominating John Williams. They robbed Avengers Endgame, dude.
Yeah. And this movie just doesn't live up to the other ones. Like, and
Well, okay, I've seen people compare this with Avengers Endgame, and I get it. I get the comparison, like it's there, but Avengers Endgame was way better made.
Avengers Endgame is my favorite movie, right? From the MCU lineup to everything. I'm gonna be brutally honest, right? It is my favorite movie because it's done so
Of
magnificent.
all time? Hold up,
Yeah, yeah,
really?
yeah.
Oh, damn.
Endgame. I mean, I grew up right, definitely with Star Wars, but also Marvel,
Yeah,
and this ended it, right?
yeah.
That's I don't know. You could call it
Okay,
nostalgia,
so
but
okay, well, you know, people. I only know one comparison between the whole movie, and that's the ending when Tony says when Thanos says I am inevitable. Tony says I am Iron Man. Then Palpatine says I am all the Sith, and then
Yeah,
Ray says
racist.
I am all the Jedi, and then bodies him. Um,
How do you die from? I don't know, man.
how do you die from your own Force lightning? Freaking
Like if you look at
Palpatine.
Sidious and the Clone Wars, right? He's so cool.
He's
And
awesome.
then you look at this one, he's so much cooler when he's not being killed by his own Force lightning.
Yeah.
I don't know. This movie
Um,
is nah.
it can be so much better, right? But see, now I also love it for some reasons. I love the fight on the Death Star. I love the final battle. The final battle, the scene where Poe says, "I thought we had a shot, but there are more of us, Poe. There are more of us from Lando."
Yeah,
Yeah, I get chills every single time I see that scene.
that was just that's really cool scene.
Yeah, it is.
Very
Lando, I love seeing Billy D. Williams,
Billy D. Williams, amazing.
awesome. I don't think we didn't see enough of Lando in this.
Definitely not. Yeah,
Um, the first, okay, to to the up to the point where they get on that planet where the Death Star remains are. That's where the movie finally picks up the pace,
yeah.
right? See, they've been going around searching for this dagger. They find it, and then guess what? Oh, C-3PO has it, but he can't say it. How?
I was like, why? Like, why? Okay, yeah, it's in Sith or whatever, but I mean, I don't know, man.
Um.
Oh, I
Also,
really liked the Rey and Kylo, like kind of how they're switching between planets and stuff in the fight,
oh
but they're
yeah, that was cool, but it made no sense to me.
I don't
Still,
know how that works, but
how,
it
they
does.
were on two different places and they were hitting lightsabers.
Yeah, I don't know. That was weird, but I did like it. The overall cuts and editing of that
It
is
was good.
very very cool.
He was able to grab the necklace that she got.
How? Why can't you just grab her?
He
Just
just
pull
went.
her ear. I don't
If
know,
you
man.
can pull that, you can pull almost everything.
Anything. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
you can take one of those
This force bond is very weird.
dyad, right? It's a
Oh yeah,
dyad.
died. Yeah,
A dyad in the force, as
force.
you hear Emperor Palpatine
I don't
say.
know, man. It's this movie's weird.
But okay, so like I know I've been talking a lot of crap about it, so let's talk about the good
Let's talk
things.
about the good things about it.
Um,
I
CGI.
mean, yeah.
CGI is great. You know,
I mean, it's a Star Wars movie.
when's it not gonna be great?
2019.
Yeah,
Lightsabers look phenomenal.
lightsabers were great. The
Planets were amazing too. Yeah.
planets were cool. I liked Kijimi a lot actually. I want to explore more of Kijimi. I wanted to, and then they Alderaan it.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know, man. There's not a lot of things I can say that's good about this movie,
yeah.
but
Um,
the overall nostalgia and just the
I
last.
love the characters in this one though. I love all of them. I enjoy all of them in this. Except I don't enjoy uh Rose.
I mean, it's Rose.
It's Rose,
I killed her
bro.
after the
Okay,
last one.
okay. The funniest thing is okay. So Finn and Rose kiss in the Last Jedi, and then in this one, Finn is told by Leia. Well, they're all told by Leia. Well, no, they're not told anything by Leia. Actually, they go to this desert planet. What's it called? I forget what it's called.
I have no
Uh,
idea, man.
and
Very
then
forgettable.
Finn asks Rose if you're coming with us, and she says no. The general told me I gotta stay here. Like they completely disregard the fact
That she
that
even exists.
yeah, they completely they act like the Last Jedi never happened. They only mentioned the Battle of Crate, and that's about it.
One thing that I can say that's good about this movie is, at least they did Kylo Ren
Right.
somewhat right in this movie.
Ben Solo is pretty cool.
Ben Solo, thank God. He
Yeah,
finally got the redemption we were hoping for.
that's my favorite part of the movie.
Ben Solo just carried it.
It's
I mean,
okay.
I've been
Listen,
saying this since forever.
listen. Now Ben Solo, right? It was cool. But it was predictable, right? It was predictable. Okay, well, actually, it's hard to say that that was my favorite part because it's either that or the scene where where we see Harrison
Han,
Ford,
Han
and
comes
I'm
back,
like, what?
but it
I
is
thought
just his memory. Huh?
it's his memory, and it's the scene from Episode 7 from when Han kills from when Kylo kills Han.
Kylo kills Han. Yeah,
Kylo kills Han, and then but instead of killing, he throws the saber.
yeah.
Why would you throw that saber, man? Like I get it, you're done with them,
I don't
but
know. I love that saber, but
could have put a new kyber crystal, man.
nah.
Nah, I'm
Thank God
kidding.
he threw that out.
Yeah. Now
I think him at the end at Exegol with Anakin Saber is just
because that's who actually
he's the only one
he's the
that
only
should be
Skywalker, right?
worthy of
He
even
is
taking
the
that.
last Skywalker.
Yeah.
Um,
And now he's gone.
now he's got.
So
Well, now there's one more Skywalker.
no.
No,
Nah.
no.
That's a Palpatine.
That's a character. Character.
That's a nobody.
Character. That's a somebody. Now, Luke Skywalker. How did we forget?
Luke.
Um, a Force Ghost can catch things now.
You know what? I would have really liked if even Ray just asked him, because Ray's kind of beaten down at this point, right? When
Yeah,
she lands in Kylo's not X-Wing, TIE fighter or
Tie
whatever.
Fighter. His
Um
ship.
his ship, and she it's all burning, right? She's throwing
Yeah,
random sticks and stuff. She was about to throw that legendary saber.
and then catches it. A Jedi's weapon deserves small respect. And then I'm like,
I was like, let's go.
right,
Luke Skywalker finally back to who he is.
yeah.
Not no Jake Skywalker. Um, this is Luke. And I would
Um,
have wished that Ray even asked him or something, because she's, like I said before, she's beaten down right now. If she just asked Luke, she's like, how did you catch that, right? He's like, what more can you do as a Force ghost? Like, why don't you just come with me? Just bring everyone else, right?
that, yeah. Um,
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Like, that's so cool that Force ghosts
um,
are allowed to
yeah.
catch things and do all this other stuff that we've never seen before.
So that whole thing on Octu was a really good sequence, I'd say. I really like the sequence, and then when we see Leia's Jedi training,
Oh,
that was
that was really cool.
fantastic,
That was very cool.
right? You know what else was fantastic? Completely forgot to talk about this. The beginning of the film, where Kylo is slaughtering everybody on Mustafar. The scene was sick. Pretty,
Yeah,
pretty dope scene.
yeah. And he picks up the Sith holocron, right?
Wayfinder holocron.
Whatever. Um, but in the beginning, he's going crazy.
Yeah,
Like, I really like that we start off the movie with Kylo Ren.
and then it goes. It was like here, and then boom down.
Yeah.
Now back to the Octu thing. Leia, I like Leia's lightsaber. A lot of people, I like Leia's lightsaber.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like the hilt. I like everything. I like. It should have been a different color though. Think blue's a little too. Um,
I mean, it kind of fits. It's just standard. I mean,
Leia should have had like a white saber. That'd be awesome. But she's not no
I don't
Ahsoka
know.
Taunt. She's not no Ahsoka
She's not
Taunt.
Ahsoka. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I think blue just. I mean, blue is the
Mm. Blue.
natural, like
Yeah.
standard Jedi saber color.
Yeah.
There's green for more advanced, and then we get on to red, purple, all that,
Well,
yellow.
purple is you don't know what you are.
Well, purple is you're still a Jedi, right? But
Purple,
you
like,
go
because
with the dark side of the Force, pretty much.
Darth,
You can
Darth,
use some
Darth Revan.
Darth Revan, Mace Windu, stuff like that.
Um. Okay, so Exegol. Um, I mean, it's a basic planet.
Yeah,
The stupidest thing for me is you don't know how to get there.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know what they said. I think they said it's outside of the outer rim or something like
Yeah,
that.
it's so dumb. Okay, I forgot something again because this movie is there's so much to talk about. Um, the scene where Luke lifts the X-wing finally.
Right. Yeah.
I
I
love that
really like
scene.
that scene.
It's one of my most favorite scenes in the entire sequel trilogy,
Yeah,
right? Because
definitely.
in Empire he wasn't able to, but in this one he can,
I
which
really
is
like
great.
that they added that. I mean, from going to where he was struggling to lift the axe, he's like, I can't do this to Yoda,
Yeah.
and now he's lifting it for Rey, which is very cool.
Um,
Really like that.
so Ray Palpatine.
Why?
For me. It's not more why. I'm like, for me, it seems like the movie was getting rewritten every day.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they did.
I feel like it's another Dark Phoenix type beat because Dark Phoenix is a terrible film.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen it.
No, I haven't seen it.
Good.
I've seen clips of it. I've seen a lot of hatred.
Yeah. So Dark Phoenix was rewritten every single day on set, and I feel like this was too.
Actually,
Yeah. The only one who's proud of this movie is J.J. Abrams. Adam Driver doesn't like it. John Boyega absolutely despises it. Daisy Ridley doesn't talk about it. She probably hates it. Oscar Isaac, never gonna do it again.
I mean, if I was John Boyega, I'd hate it with a passion. I mean,
He went from this stormtrooper set to be a Jedi to someone who's saying, right. Like,
he literally screamed Ray for this entire movie.
yeah, literally.
Ray on the Death Star. Oh, why do you have to go follow her in this like water?
Mary Jane scream noises.
I don't understand. What was the point of that? What are you gonna do there? There's like a Sith and a Jedi fighting it out. What are you gonna do? I mean, they killed your potential. Like, even if you could do something, you can't do it anymore.
Yeah, no, you can't. Okay. So we should wrap up soon because we've covered a lot of things. But Force
Last,
Ghost voices.
yeah,
It was cool. It was awesome.
yeah.
Freaking amazing.
We heard Kanan, Ahsoka, Hayden
Um,
Christensen,
Hayden Christensen.
Alec
Now,
Guinness,
Kathleen
Ewan
Kennedy,
McGregor.
I have some things to say to you. Why did you cancel Force Ghosts? You know how much money you have.
Sorry, Kathleen Kennedy. No hate.
Yeah, no way, but
Why? Come on.
I actually don't know if she probably canceled it. You can see my chair. I don't even know if you can probably if she canceled it, but she probably did.
Why? Why did you take them from us?
Why?
We don't want voices. We want to see them
We want a 4-hour cut of the Rise of Skywalker and Revenge of the
released.
Sith. We want
Please.
Disney Plus. You have a streaming service.
Kathleen Kennedy
Post it.
ruined the Star Wars
She didn't ruin
universe.
Star Wars.
No, she didn't want Luke and the Mandalorian, and that kind of says it for me.
Here's who ruined Star Wars: Ryan Johnson, Kathleen Kennedy, J.J. Abrams. There you go. Right, 3 names, right there. Okay, now
Enough Kathleen Kennedy
to
roasting.
the part that people love, people are decisive on it, like me, and people who hate it. Rey Skywalker. Does she deserve the name? No. Because Leia says at the movie, don't be afraid of who you are.
You were afraid the whole movie.
Ah, you were literally crying. She's been wondering who she is, and then when she is told who she is, she starts crying. What? What are you gonna like? Daisy? Okay, listen. People don't get it. I love Daisy Ridley. I like Ray. There's your thing. Daisy Ridley's a great actress. Like
Yeah, she is.
I cannot wait for Chaos Walking. I think it's gonna be terrible, but um, Tom Holland and Daisy Ridley seem like a good combo.
Yeah, they do. That seems pretty cool. But
Um,
for Ray Skywalker,
Ray's okay. Her lightsaber,
amazing.
solid.
Very, very cool. Matches Ray. Sick color. We haven't seen it before. First time seeing that. I was hyped in the movie theater. I gotta admit it. I was like, yellow lightsaber? That's so sick.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
still sick. I mean, playing that in Battlefront, maybe a second video, guys. It's amazing,
It's
right?
cool. Okay.
But the name just doesn't.
Wait. Then we forgot something. One of the stupidest things of all time.
What did we forget this time?
Force healing.
Oh, right.
Oh, force healing completely ruins Revenge of the Sith if you think about it. Because
Force
literally,
healing
if you
is.
could force heal, you could be like, "Hey, Anakin, if she dies, you can just force heal her,
I don't
and
know.
we can kill the Emperor." Rey dies in this movie. She dies
Yeah, she does die.
after I am all the Sith, I am all the Jedi, and I'm like, "Oh, that's it." Okay, and then because I thought when Palpatine said this awesome line, which was as I fell, so falls the last Skywalker. That is a good line.
Yeah, and he just. I thought that was it
What?
for Ben. I
Yeah,
thought that.
I thought Ben died,
I was
right?
like, no,
I was
no.
like, just like that? Come on.
I
And
was like,
then
no, you
see his
carried this
hand.
trilogy. No.
And then, he sees Rey dead. Well, Kylo did the one thing his grandfather could never do,
That is true.
which
Yeah.
is save the woman he loves. But actually,
Yeah.
J.J. Abrams did say that their kiss, still mad about it to this day. Their kiss was not romantic, but like
It doesn't make sense.
doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense at all. They've been fighting each other for 3 movies. Yes, this one counts until the last couple minutes,
Yeah.
right? And then they just randomly.
Make out, and then he dies. He dies.
You could have just left it. You could have just let him die.
Yeah.
You could have just died. Ray, you could have just died. I mean,
You both
Ben-
could have died. You both could have died.
I don't think they both should have died. I think it should have been Ben.
Okay, well,
Like,
listen.
Lives.
Oh, okay. But like, see, my favorite, character death thing is who should have been is Clint or Natasha, which is a big topic, right? Because I don't know.
Yeah.
I think either one of them would have been okay.
I don't know. I still can't choose, but
Yeah, same here. Okay, but so force healing is a thing now, which ruins Revenge of the Sith to me.
Grogu.
Like, yeah, it
Yeah.
doesn't like make sense.
Well, to wrap up,
Hey guys, sorry we had some technical difficulties.
sorry about that,
we
guys.
always do. I don't know what's up with us. It's
Sorry,
so
guys.
dumb. Okay, so we're talking about force healing.
Yeah.
Which is stupid.
It's stupid.
It's stupid. Okay, so now Rey Skywalker, because this is going to be a big discussion. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Like, I wouldn't prefer it. Like, if I was a writer, I'd be like, keep her as a Palpatine. She'd be proud of who she is. I would
Yeah.
be proud if I was a Palpatine.
I think that's what they should have done.
yeah.
I think they should have either just, maybe I don't think maybe the nobody is kind of a little too far.
Yeah,
because we've been waiting all this time just to see who she is, and then we just get nobody. I mean,
Yeah.
that's kind of a disgrace.
See, the people I don't like are the prequel fanboys who think Revenge of the Sith is the greatest movie of all time, which it is definitely not,
Yeah, it isn't, but
right?
it's still really good.
It's good, but it's like you guys hype it up way too much. They think people's opinions are invalid,
I think a lot that contributed to
and
that
they don't
was
think they don't think Rey
prequel memes.
is bad. Yeah, prequel memes. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, so my final thing before you go on Rey Skywalker, because I know you have a lot to say, is I'm okay with it. I don't prefer it, but it's stupid to me. It's pretty dumb, but I get it. I
You get
get
it.
it.
Mm.
I To me, it's stupid. It's a huge cop. It's a huge cop out. And there you go. You brought back Palpatine to say Rey was a Palpatine, and then ended up calling her Skywalker in the end. Where's your logic?
I don't know, man. Um,
Ish.
what I have to say about it. Then again, I used to, you know, mind it a lot, but it's okay. I mean, she kind of earns it, right? Luke and Leia were there for her, right? I mean, again, you should embrace who you are. I would have said Ray Palpatine. It'll bring a new name to the Palpatine name. It'll be like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, yeah, the next Palpatine is a Jedi, but no, it's a
That's
Skywalker.
a good arc. Your
Yeah,
grandfather is one of the most feared men in the galaxy,
and now
and
you're
now in
bringing
you're related to him, and you're a Jedi master.
how cool is that?
That's fantastic, right there.
I mean, yeah, but other than that, I mean, she did, yeah, kind of earn it to
Kind of.
say the name. It wraps up the trilogy very nicely. Wraps up the
Um.
Skywalker saga pretty
Yeah.
nicely, and
So
the sunset scene's pretty cool
it
at
is.
the end.
Okay. Before we get to ratings, I'm gonna explain why my rating is what.
Okay,
This movie has lots of nostalgia.
okay,
It is great in some points. Like, I love the lightsaber fight. The acting is great. The script is terrible, but whatever. It's not terrible, but like, why would you make a movie all about a dagger for the last one? Is what I
yeah,
don't understand. Ben Redemption, awesome. Seeing Harrison Ford again, awesome. All these parts make a movie for me, right?
yeah, it does.
That's why
Yeah,
I'm gonna be giving Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker a 6.8 out of 10. Actually, let's just change it up. The Rise of Skywalker will get a 7 out of 10. Right?
yeah.
If we want to talk specifics, 6.8, but 7. Ish.
Okay. Yeah, just like you said, movie has a lot of cool parts. Kind of lackluster
Yeah.
at the same time. Wraps up the trilogy much better than The Last Jedi, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Um, yep, I'm gonna give this movie a 7,
Okay.
maybe 7.5. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna call it a 7, right? I want to give it 7.5 because it's the last one. I don't want to have it, under 8, but I don't really like it that much, right?
Uh, it could have been
Other than
better.
that, yeah, the pros are there.
The cons
Cons
are,
just overlap it.
yeah.
Um,
Um,
yeah,
okay. So before we wrap, thank you guys for watching so much. We have finished our reviews on the Skywalker saga. Finally, we're done here. We have Rogue One and Solo to go, so you still have more reviews.
yep.
But we are done with episodes 1 through 9. Thank you so much for the support on the last video. We are so grateful.
Thank
Right.
you guys so much. That video
Um,
got a lot
yeah.
of support.
And just talking about Star Wars is what we love.
Yeah,
So
we
that's
love
why
to
we
do
did
it.
it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, hit that sub button. We want to try to hit 100 soon because we're almost there.
We're almost there.
We're at about 70, I'd say. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So like, please share.
Please,
Ish.
guys, it means a lot.
Closing.
Thank you so much for watching this video. This has been Skywalker Stories.